Hello everyone, today I'm sharing 10 tiny habits that will change your life in 2022. And I've made these videos kind of in the past, but I thought this one was different because I'm really gonna be focusing on 3 categories that I kind of always say in my videos. Like the 3 important categories of my life are my health, happiness, and family. And once you meet all of those needs, then your life is fulfilled, your life feels changed, you actually make a positive impact on yourself and those around you. So we're gonna go through the 10 tiny habits. You don't have to do everything, but if you pick and choose a few of them, I swear you will see a big difference. Let's get started. Health is going to be the first category we talk about because, as they say, health is your greatest wealth, and I could not agree more. Now, I do want to say all of my tiny habits in this video, they're all tangible, they're all black and white. You can either choose to do them or not to do them, and that's the kind of habits, life-changing habits that I like to watch. Like, I want to actually change something in my life. I don't want any like wishy-washy, annoying things, but the very first suggestion is kind of annoying because it's something everyone says, but I'm putting it in this video for a reason. It is to drink more water, but I'm going to give you some specific tips on actually sticking with it throughout the year. First up is just buying a dang water bottle that you enjoyed using. And this one I've had for like 2 months now, and I cannot tell you how much I love this water bottle. It is just from Amazon. I can link it down below. It comes in different colors, but it's just the perfect size. It is a glass water bottle, which I love, and it holds quite a bit. Also, the bamboo lid is great, but really like the spout is awesome. It's just like a regular water bottle. There's not any weird straws or sucking or like weird components that you have to clean. This is just an easy water bottle to use. Another way to motivate yourself into drinking more water is to just enjoy the water by sprucing it up with some healthy options. And I'm not talking about like the sugary drops. No. I'm talking about adding some lime, some mint, and a pinch of sea salt, like Himalayan sea salt. I kind of invented this recipe. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do it, but it is so unbelievably healthy and refreshing, and it just like makes me want to drink more water. So again, all you do is squeeze some lime juice, add some mint, and I really encourage you to kind of like damp down the mint leaves so that some of the oils are extracted and you just kind of, you taste the flavor more, and then a little pinch of Himalayan sea salt for some added mineral content. And I don't know what it is about this combination. It is so unbelievably delicious and refreshing. The next tiny habit that is truly life-changing is incorporating CBD into your daily routine. This straddles the health category and the happiness category, actually. So huge thank you to Equilibria for sponsoring this video. They are by far my favorite CBD brand. So I'm going to share exactly what it is, why it can be so life-changing. I'm also going to share my favorite products that you might want to give a go. And then also I'll share just some sale information. They have a sale going on right now, and I do have a code with them. If the sale's over, you can always use my regular code, which is Shay Whitney, and you can save 15% on your entire order if you're a new customer. And you can also, by the way, if they have another sale going on, if you're watching this at a future date, always try to stack my code with one of their sales. Sometimes you can kind of get double savings. CBD stands for cannabidiol, and it's an oil extracted from the hemp plant. There's actually about 140 to 150 cannabinoids in this oil, which are just so many healthy components that are just so healthy for our bodies. THC is one of them, but it's trace amounts of THC. This is not going to make you feel high, guys. This really just makes you feel relaxed and calm. It really balances you out. It helps to promote sleep. It helps with stress and anxiety. It helps improve pain and inflammation in your body. Like, there are just so many good benefits to taking CBD on a daily basis. I absolutely love the daily drops and the daily soft gels. So I kind of flip-flop back and forth between the two. I take around 20 to 30 milligrams per day. You might need more, you might need way less. So again, go into this with just understanding that you kind of need to experiment with your dosage. And then once you hit that sweet spot, you can just stick to that and you will love it. And then maybe down the road, you'll be able to actually reduce it, or maybe you'll want to increase it if you're kind of going through kind of a difficult difficult patch, or maybe you're having pain in your body, but this has transformed my mom's life as far as pain. And for me, it's really, really helped me kind of de-stress and kind of get rid of my anxiety. I also love the rapid calming melts. So these I actually just keep in my purse. They're a really great mint flavor, and they're kind of like what they sound like. It's like rapid. Like you put it directly under your tongue. It's for those like high stress moments that are kind of last minute. You didn't even see it coming and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like people take this on the plane. You put one under your tongue and it happens quickly. And it really, really helps. So a lot of people love this. And then my husband actually loves the relief cream. So you can actually rub this onto sore spots, like he has a bad back. If you're having, menstrual cramps, you can actually put this right on your abdomen. There's so many amazing uses for the relief cream. There's a lot of products. Right now, the subscription sale is 50% off the first month. So my code is ShayWhitney50 for 50% off the first month. And then moving forward, it's 20% every single month. You can cancel at any time. But the thing is with CBD, it's something that you kind of have to build up in your system to really start seeing major results. So, again, you can just try it. If you want to cancel it, you can, but you save money with the subscription, and with the sale right now, it's kind of just a no-brainer. So again, I'll have everything linked down below, all of the information, just kind of peruse the different boxes and the different options they have, or again, you could just try one thing, but I love CBD and it's one of my favorite things to recommend to you guys. The next thing you're going to do to improve your health is to cut down on your sugar intake every day. And the tangible way to do that is to actually limit the grams of sugar you eat per day. So I'm gonna actually give you a number. I'm gonna say don't eat more than 25 grams of sugar per day. Now, obviously you can pick whatever number you want, and I would actually encourage you to just really stick to applying that number for the food you eat with nutritional info on the back. So for example, if you're eating a banana, it doesn't come with nutritional info. There's natural sugar in it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm saying if you are eating maybe a pack of cookies, there's obviously added sugar. You look at the gram amount and your goal is to try to stay under 25 grams all day long. Maybe you wanna pick a different number, but it's definitely somewhere to start. Now we're fully moving into the happiness category. So the next daily habit that you're going to try to really improve your mood, make you feel happier, honestly, it is also healthy. It's to get outside, and while you're out there, stand in the sun, because I don't care what anyone says, sunshine is good for the soul, increases our vitamin D levels, but really just makes us feel happier. While you're standing in the sun, we're gonna do a specific breathing technique. And if you can do this every day, that's great. Or if you can just think of it while you're outside, do it. But you're going to stand there, you're going to deeply breathe through your nose for 4 seconds. Fill those lungs up with oxygen, and then hold it for 4 seconds. And then you're going to slowly exhale for about 6 to 8 seconds. And then you're gonna repeat that, maybe do it like 3 different times. But not only does this kind of boost our mood, but it boosts the oxygen in our bodies and in our blood. So it really is just kind of a reset, like an instant reset, but again, it makes us feel happier. The next tiny habit in the happiness department is to give at least one compliment to somebody every single day, okay? Every single day. Now, if you're not gonna leave your house, then text someone randomly. Like literally just go through your phone, find somebody and check in on them. Send them a nice text out of the blue. This is going to make you feel so good, and it's going to make you feel connected to different people. They're going to appreciate you more. If you're out and about, compliment someone's sweater, compliment someone's shoes. It makes them feel happy, which will make you feel happy. The next tiny habit is journaling, but I'm not talking about just any journaling, okay? I've never been one to just start writing about my life and then reflecting on how I can be happier. No. I need specific prompts. I need specific questions. I need to be guided along the way, and that's what I love about these. I'm actually using both of them right now, but I'll link them down below. They're so specific. They ask you different questions each day, and then basically the goal is to kind of, figure out what you want to achieve this year, and then what it's going to take to make you feel happier. And there's different little books that you can buy, but they're so nice, and I just love how specific they are. They keep you on track, and they keep you motivated to actually use them. The next tiny habit is making the commitment to dressing better every day. Yes, even if you're not leaving the house, there is a connection between looking good and feeling good. I swear that 2020 and 2021 kind of like wreaked havoc in the fashion world. Everyone just thinks they should wear yoga pants, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I know everyone's like freaking out right now. There's something to be said for comfort. But there's also something to be said for looking stylish and just like well put together. Even if you're not leaving the house, put on a nice outfit. Look cute for just like laying on the couch. Like, you will feel better. But then if you do leave the house, let's spend some extra time and maybe putting together a nice outfit, adding one of those extra elements that you don't need in the outfit that takes it to the next level. When you look good, you feel good. The next tiny habit in the happiness department might come as a surprise because it involves money. And many people say that money doesn't equal happiness. And while that is true, that is also not true, because if you don't have any money, you are definitely not happy. This tiny habit is, again, very specific. You're going to look at your bank account, you're going to look at how much money you bring in every month, you're going to pick a specific number to save every single month. Automatically. You don't have to think about it. You're going to set it up with your bank and maybe even just have it pulled out of your bank into another account automatically. So it will not be fun necessarily at the beginning, but it will kind of become a routine, something you don't even have to think about. And then as that amount grows, you'll start to thank yourself. When you're less stressed about money and finances, I promise you're happier. We are now moving into the family category, which is arguably the most important category of them all. So the 9th tiny habit is implementing no phone zones in your house. And this is something that I think we should all do and kind of stick with. I feel like the most obvious one is the dining room table or maybe the kitchen table, like wherever you eat. You should really just implement the no phone zone. Like, no matter what's going on, no phones, obviously if there's an emergency. And then also maybe the living room, like the family area. Just designate no phone zones in your home so that you can really pay attention and give your full attention to those that love you. The next tiny habit involves experiencing things with the ones that you love in your life, but really dedicating certain days each month to it. So I think there should be at least one date night per month with your significant other. I think that's super important for the relationship. But then also, we can't forget about the kids. I feel like everyone always focuses on the date night thing, and that is so important, but let's maybe dedicate one day a month to a kid experience or a kid adventure. That sounds more fun for the kids. It doesn't have to involve money. It can be hiking. It can be, like learning about different things in your area or your city, or it could be just maybe going to a trampoline park or somewhere where they are just gonna have a blast for the day. So again, think about experiences, because at the root of everything, I feel like experiencing things with the ones that you love really brings you all together. So those are my 10 tiny life-changing habits. I really hope you enjoyed how specific they were, and I will have everything that I mentioned linked down below in the description box, like Equilibria, the journals, my favorite water bottle. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.